So what's been the most effective thing for you guys, like in terms of like just marketing or keeping people in longer? Like, what's been the like we did this thing and it was like we got a lot back from it.
Yeah, I mean, I think as an overall thing, it's just trying to promote anything with value. We've realized that deals, specials, those kind of things aren't really what attract people here. We did Industry Night Mondays where it's $5 beers, and we had a good group of people that came on a regular basis, but it wasn't something that was drawing in a lot of people for it because and same thing we've been testing out beer and burger specials, beer and wing specials. Beer and wings we do for $15 on a beer and a serving of wings for $15 on Tuesdays, and then a beer and a burger for $20 on Thursdays, which are both good deals. People that come on those days just want to come, and they, even though it's a deal, they'll try a duck sandwich instead of a burger. They'll have a flight instead of having a beer because they just want to experience this place, and the deal isn't really what brings them in. So I think we've realized that I mean, we'll still continue to offer deals. There's still people that appreciate it, and that's good. But we've realized that it's not just a deal thing that brings people into this place. It's an overall value thing, and what we've noticed, one of the best examples of that is our beer and cheese event. So we charge $25. It's five like 6 or 8 ounce pours, depending on how strong the beer is, and then 5 pieces of cheese. So we think it's a really good price, but it's also really good value because we change the pairings up every month. It's always something different. You can come every month for a year, and very likely, maybe one time you'll get the same beer and cheese pairing. But you may have the same beer, you may have the same cheese, but it almost always will not. It'll be a different pairing too. So you can come every month, and it's not that expensive, and you can have a cool experience. And there's value there. So I think overall that's what we've realized, that it's the value that brings people in more than anything. We can do as weird and esoteric beers and stuff like that as possible, and that's what some people come for. But it needs to be relatable as well to people, I think.
Yeah.
So.
One thing that I think would help just like get that word out. I know I saw as we were walking, you guys were shooting the social media for it. You guys have some good photography. It's like a good quality content going out. But boosting, like advertising, like even if it was like a video of like you guys preparing the stuff, and just running that as an ad on Facebook or Instagram. Because one thing you can do on the platform, like it has to be 19 plus because that's the drinking age. But you can drop a map pin right on your location. In Facebook ads. So it's actually, when you go into it's if you drop the map pin, the smallest radius you can get is like 10 miles, which is a big radius. But if you type it, if you type it in, it'll drop the pin. It'll be like, here's your radius. If you give it the exact address, or you literally drag and drop the pin in, you can reduce the radius to like 1 mile. Right? 1 mile, maybe 2 miles, because I guess 1 mile that way is not a lot of residents. But even just running that video for like $20, I guarantee you see like huge impact. Have you guys been kind of messing around with that a little
We've
bit?
been playing around with that. Jess has started in the past couple months doing some of those promotions, not as much on Facebook. But
Actually I talked to Jess about one when we were talking about another business, so I think she maybe tested out something that I was saying before.
Yeah, she's been testing that out, especially I think on Instagram, and we noticed actually as an example of that. It's been fairly successful. We did a beer, chocolate, and cheese pairing for Valentine's Day, which was really fun. And we had, just based on kind of negotiations with the chocolate company, we used the same cheese company as Bill at the Art of Cheese, just on Kingston.
That place is apparently like a whole destination in itself. It looks like a crazy spot.
Oh, he's crazy in all the wonderful ways, but he knows so much about all of his cheeses, and he has one of the best selections in the city, if not in the province. But yeah, we'd been working with him for over a year, but we hadn't had a chocolate partner. We did a chocolate event here, and Onyx, they're just at that Carla. I think it's Carla. I think it's around us in Carla, actually.
What's it called?
Onyx. They're within another.
I know exactly. Yeah. They're in the building in the northwest corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were working with them, but it just took a little while to get that all sorted out about what they needed to charge for the amount of chocolate. So we were only probably about 3 weeks out, maybe a month from the date. We didn't have too much time to promote it, but just did put some sponsored. I know Instagram for sure, and I think on Facebook too. And then she pushed some emails to people who had come before and signed up to our newsletter and all that. And we ended up having we oversold our tickets. Actually, we sold out the whole place for that. So it ended up working really well. But we started from I think we only had 8 or 10 people for the first week, and then as she started promoting it, it actually we got I think it was one day she was like, okay, we're at 28 or 30, and I'm like, that's great. And then she texted me 6 hours later at 11 o'clock at night when she looked and she's like, we're at 53 now. We're like, what the fuck?
Good problem to have.
Yeah. So it was cool. It was a really fun event. But yeah, I think those kind of selected target and promotions. Yeah. I think that's something that we're really trying to improve on. Yeah. But I think they can be really, really successful.
Absolutely. Yeah. One thing. So I've run a lot of ads for local. I've run a lot of ads in general. I was trying to calculate it the other day. I think just on Facebook, Instagram alone, I think I've personally spent over $1 million.
Really?
In ads.
Wow.
For everything.
Yeah.
Roofing, you name it.
Yeah.
But couple kind of takeaways to add you guys are already on a good path, I think, with those type of ads. But if you can create a little video, a 15-second video promoting the cheese thing, it doesn't have to be. So the best ads that run all the time forever. Yeah. And they can run at a really, really low budget. So if you run an engagement style ad on Facebook, you can run it at $1 a day. Yeah. And you can boost it up or whatever, but you can leave it running. It's the cheapest ad you can leave running. Yeah. Right. And so if you had one piece of video content and then maybe one picture, do them side by side, that runs just forever. Doesn't matter if the cheese changes; it's just always the same video. Yeah. Because what happens is, especially as new people discover it, it's like the psychology of this has got to be a big deal because you can see the view count and the likes and the comments and the shares. Yeah. So the longer you can keep something running, the better. The one that has 7,000 views, 150 likes, 20 comments is better than the we just took the picture for this new batch and it went out. Yeah. Because that's okay, I don't know about it, I don't care. But when it has a whole bunch of engagement already on it, it's like a blog TO type. You know what I mean? You see it, and you're oh, there's 3,700 people saw this. This has got to be something important. Yeah. So I finding that one really good piece that can be run forever. It's what's called evergreen content. Okay. So it's not related to an event that has a time. It's not based on season. It's not based on anything that can stop. Yeah. It's just hey guys, we do beer and cheese pairings. Yeah. And then come to the website or call us